Hello everyone, I welcome you all to a short video on the subject called DBMS. The DBMS, which is nothing but it stands for a database management system, which is used to store some data and do a organization on the data. That is like you can do some process in the data if you want to add a new data, or if you want to change your existing data, or you want to delete some data which is unwanted. So such type of process can be done in the DBMS. So as the whole, that is storing the data and processing the data, as the whole is called as the database management system. So in that topic today we are going to see a new topic called file system versus database system. So before getting into a database management system, before database management system, there was a file system was existing. So the user found some difficulties in managing a file system, and that's why the DBMS was introduced. So first we'll see what is a file system, and then we'll see in clear what is a database management system. Yes, shall we get into a video? Yes, sir. Yes. So first we'll see what is a file system. The file system, which is nothing but the file is normally, it says like, suppose if you have a laptop, the folders, the documents which you're saving in your system or drive is called as the file system. Okay. The traditional file processing system, that is what's called as the file system. The definition is the data is stored in separate independent operating system files. Is if you want to access the files in the system or laptop, definitely you are in need of a operating system. Only your operating, using your operating system only we can access the files. So the accesses data is read, it can be written by custom application programs. Yes, sir. So the files in the data in the file system can be read and written by the application programs. For example, you like your C, COBOL. So these are the examples of your file system. And the right side you can see this is the structure of the file system. Yes, so this is the things about your file system. Yes, sir. So what are the drawbacks of the file system? That is a data redundancy and data inconsistency. This is the drawbacks of the file system. The data redundancy, which is nothing but the same information is duplicated across multiple independent files, wasting a storage. Yes, sir. Suppose if you have a Word document, and you're stored in the D drive and also in the E drive. So there is we're not able to identify the duplicates data have occurred. So this is the main drawback of your file system. And the next one is your data inconsistency. That is, updates to one copy may not be applied to all the duplicate, leading on the conflicting values. Yes, the same the document have replicated in multiple spaces, and if you want to change in the one document, that updation will never be applied to other duplicates documents in the system. This is the disadvantages of your file system. Is the next one is your uh, programming data dependency and inflexibility programs. Next one is your data isolation. So the structure and the definition of the data are embedded within the application programming code. Yes, that is thing. If a new data field is added to a file structure, all application program access that file must be modified and recompiled. Yes. Suppose if you change some information in your one file, the same changes should be done in the all the files. And next one is your data isolation. The data is scattered across various files, often in different formats or languages, making across referencing and sharing difficulties. Next one is your atomicity and concurrency. Atomicity, which is nothing but difficult to ensure all or nothing execution of multiple step update. Example, fund transfer, crash levels data inconsistency. The next one is your concurrency. The file system lack mechanism to prevent data loss when multiple users uh, simultaneously update the same record. So because of these disadvantages, we are getting into a DBMS concept. The DBMS, which is nothing but the database management system. The definition of that is software that manages the centralized collection of related data, that is database. Purpose, facilities data definition, storage, manipulation, that is query, control, access. The main advantages of a data control and integrity is the data control and integrity, that is reduce redundancy. The data is normalized, defined once, stored once in centralized repository, eliminating inconsistency. And next one is the data integrity. Constraint rules are enforced automatically by the DBMS itself by generating accuracy and consistency. Yes, by using the DBMS, a user can be getting advantages of reducing the data redundancy and data integrity. The main advantages is the efficient access, centralized security, and recovery. The efficient access means which is nothing but uses of powerful query language, structured query language, indexing for rapid, complex data retrieval. Next one is your centralized security, which is nothing but it provides a general access, that is user level authentication and role based authentication. So everyone cannot be access the data, only permitted persons can access the data. And next one is your recovery. It includes built-in backup and recovery machines. Example, transaction logging to ensure data is stored to a consistent state. So this is the architecture of the DBMS, how it is going to access. So can you see it's a the DBMS is a physical schema, conceptual schema, that is the user can view the data. So external level, conceptual level, and internal level. This is the three-layer architecture of your DBMS. The next finally conclusion, the DBMS versus file system is the file system is simple but flawed. That is prone to redundancy, inconsistency, and data loss during the failures. DBMS is complex but robust, provides centralized control, enforcing integrity, ensures concurrency, and it's essential for large multiple user applications. DBMS in discipline form modern organization where data is shared critical assist. Yes. So this is the basic difference between your DBMS and file system. So these are the reference websites. You can refer for the more content. Thank you.